stretch in 1 hour. Let's see. All right. Okay, so we're gonna lay down, face up, hands down by your side. So let's warm up the glutes and legs first. So let's just start with regular bridges. Okay, drive through your heels. Let's come up and hold that bridge for about 5 seconds. Drive through your heels, get your hips as high as you can, and then slowly come back down. And let's do that again. Press your hips up and hold. And slowly come back down. Let's do that again. Bridge. And down. And again, bridge. Last one, press a little bit higher and slowly come down. Good. Let's bring your feet together and bring your right leg straight up. Let's do left side only. Drive through your left heel, bridge. And this time we're not going to hold. We're just going to go up and down. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. All right, let's switch. Left leg comes up and bridge through the right heel. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring your feet down. And I just want you to reach your arms up overhead if it's okay on your shoulders. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths here. And let's straighten your legs out. So we're just doing a full body stretch right now. Reach through your fingertips. Toes are going to stay up. And let's go ahead and bend both knees. Keep your feet together. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, and we're just going to hold here. And if this feels okay, you can straighten your left leg. You'll get more of a deeper hamstring stretch here, a little bit through the glutes. And let's just do some slow circles through the ankle. Switch directions. And if your left leg is straight, go ahead and bend that knee again. Let's grab a little bit lower on that thigh and just press your heel straight up towards the ceiling. All right, now we're going to try to go into this hamstring stretch a little bit deeper. Nice deep breaths. Good. Release that stretch. Keep your hands on this leg. Okay, I want you to bend your knee in towards your chest a little bit more. You're going to grab a little bit lower on the leg now, so closer to the knee. Okay, try to keep your knee closer to your chest while you straighten that leg now. So you're going to feel a different, deeper hamstring stretch. So your leg is definitely not going to be straight like it is on the other one, but you should feel a nice deep stretch here. Good. Bend that knee in. And let's straighten the leg again. So bring it away from the chest, grab a little bit higher on the thigh, closer to the rear end, and straighten the leg one more time. Okay, this time we're going to keep it straight, but I want you to bring it closer to your face if you can. Just really try to get deeper into that stretch. Okay, we're going to release this stretch. Now I want you to straighten your right leg, and I want you to bring this straighten your left leg, bring your right knee across the body all the way for a twist. So your left leg stays straight, right knee is bent. We're coming all the way across. So you can bring your right arm out to the side, palm up. We don't want to force your shoulder down here. I don't want you to feel any tension in the low back, just a release through the outside of the thigh and an opening through the front of the shoulder. And the knee doesn't have to come all the way to the floor. Keep breathing here. All right, I want you to bring that knee through the center. Okay, I want you to keep the knee bent and I want you to just let that leg fall open out to the side. You're going to try to keep your left foot on the floor, left knee up, and then you're going to straighten this leg a little bit. So you're just going to feel an inner thigh stretch here, but this leg is straight. And if you want, you can kind of tug up on the knee so it comes up closer to the shoulder. Again, we don't want to feel any pain or tension in the joint. We just want to feel an opening through that inner thigh muscle. And let's help this leg back up. We're going to go back into that twist. So straighten your left leg again, bring the right knee all the way across and bring your right arm out to the side. See if we can go a little bit deeper into this twist. Keep breathing. And help that leg up. Let's come back to a neutral. So feet, left foot's back on the floor. Okay, let's cross your right ankle over your left knee. Okay, we're gonna do a figure 4 stretch on this side. I wanna hold for about 20 seconds. We're gonna release and then we're gonna do that same stretch again. So we're gonna draw your tailbone down, draw that knee towards your face. Keep both feet flexed and just focus on your breath. Good. Release the left foot to the floor. Okay, I want you to take your right knee and I want you to hug it in towards your chest. So you're going to feel a stretch to the smaller glute muscle here. So you're going to kind of hold it like a baby, I guess, up against the chest. Your left foot's on the floor and you should feel a nice stretch through the hip and the outside thigh. This should feel like a different stretch than you get when you do the figure 4. If this feels good, you can slowly try to bring that foot up towards the other shoulder a little bit. Like try to straighten the leg just a tad. So instead of all the way bent, maybe it's at 90 degrees. All right, release. Let's go back into a figure 4 stretch on this side. So cross your right ankle over the left knee and grab behind that thigh. Hold here, head stays down, draw your tailbone down and breathe. See if we can go a little bit deeper. All right, one more time. Bring that foot down and hug the leg into your chest for a smaller glute stretch. One more time here. And release. All right, bring that foot to the ground and let's just work through our supine twist here. So arms are going to come out to the side. Okay, we're just going to slowly warm up through this twist. So both knees over to the right and then over to the left. Nice and slow. Just go side to side. And let's come back through the center. Okay, keep your right knee bent or right foot on the floor. Now let's do the left leg. Bring your left knee in towards your chest and big circles through the ankle. And from here, let's grab a little bit higher up on that thigh towards the rear end and straighten that leg. Deep breaths here. Good. Try to draw your tailbone down, heel up. And let's bend that knee in, or bend the knee so the heel's coming in for a second. Grab a little bit lower, so closer to the knee this time. We're going to try to keep that knee close to the chest, and then we're trying to straighten. So we're not going to get all the way straight, but we're getting a deeper hamstring stretch here. Keep drawing your tailbone down. Try to keep that leg close to the chest. If you're feeling tension in any part of your leg, just really try to relax it here. It's easy to like tense up in this position, so try to relax. Good. Let's release. Grab a little bit higher on the thigh. Let's straighten the leg one more time. Straight as you can get it. Try to relax into the stretch a little bit deeper. Nice deep breaths. And release. Okay, bend that knee in and just let the knee fall out to the left. Try to keep your right knee straight up. And we're just opening up through the inner thigh here. And let's bring that knee back into the center, straighten your right leg and come all the way over for that twist. And left arm can come out to the side, palm up. Try to open up through the shoulder here. Nice deep breaths, focus on your breath. All right, slowly come back to center. Okay, bend your right knee or bend your right knee. Left ankle is going to cross over that right knee and pull your knee in for a figure four. Head can stay down, tailbone down. Focus on your breath. Good. Let's put that right foot down. Okay, you're going to cradle your knee in towards your chest. Okay, bring the foot across the body so you can bend your knee, or you can try to straighten it a little bit so the knee's going towards 90 degrees. I want you to feel that in that smaller glute muscle here, outside thigh. Draw that knee and the thigh in towards the chest. Good, let's do figure four one more time. Cross the knee over the ankle and pull that knee in. Good, release. All right, let's bring the knees into the chest and just rock side to side, massage through the lower back. And arms are going to come out to the sides. Okay, palms up. This time we're going to go into a deeper twist. So from this position, I want both knees to fall all the way over to the right. Look to the left. We're going to stay here for a while. Take some deep breaths. And from here, let's straighten that top leg actually and just rest here, opening up through the outside thigh. All right, so we're gonna do something a little bit different here. I want you to bend your top leg again so that both knees are in, or both knees are even. Okay, I want you to keep your top foot kind of where it is. I want you to bring it onto the floor so your feet are not stacked. So your left foot's on the floor. Okay, I want you to bring your right foot underneath, and I want you to scoot that foot close to your butt. So you're gonna feel more of a quadricep stretch in your right leg. Does that make sense to everybody? So you're bringing that foot back behind. We're not gonna grab for it, but I just want you to bring it far enough back to where you feel a quad stretch. We don't want to feel any knee pain. So you're like kind of scissoring your feet, left foot's on the floor, right leg's dragging back behind. All right, slide that right knee back to starting and bring that left foot back to starting. Let's come back to the center. Knees are still bent. Let's bring your knees into your chest. And arms out to the side, but both knees fall over to the left, look to the right. And just breathe here. Let's straighten that top leg, stretch out through the IT band. If you want to try to move your foot a little bit closer to your hand, keeping it straight, you'll get a deeper stretch through the outside of that leg. And bring that foot back in. So now your knees are stacked. Okay, I want you to bring your top foot onto the floor, and then I want you to start to drag that bottom leg back behind. You can keep the knee bent, and I just want you to move it back until you feel a stretch through the quadricep. And then slowly slide that back to starting and stack the knees one more time and come back to the center. All right. Let's go ahead and I want to stretch out through the hip flexors. So hands can be down at your sides or behind your head. Bring your knees as wide as the mat, maybe a little bit wider, and let both knees fall over to the right. And then we're going to squeeze through that left glute to open up the left hip flexor. And both knees are going to fall over to the left, squeeze through that right glute. And come back to center. Keep your feet wide. Now let your knees collapse in towards each other. We're going to hold here so you'll feel a stretch through that smaller hip muscle. And bring the knees up and bring your feet all the way together and let your knees fall open wide and your thighs stretch here. All right, let the knees come back up and let's grab your band. So we're going to go through the hip opener series a little bit faster since we already kind of went through this without the band. So band's going to come underneath your left foot. Remember, we don't want to pull on the band. We just want to use it to guide our leg. Keep your leg as straight as you can and heel stays up. You're drawing your tailbone down and just ease into this stretch. Should be able to go pretty deep since we've already stretched out these muscles. And come back to starting both straps into the right hand. Left hand's on your left hip, reminding your hip or keep that hip down and bring your leg all the way out to the right. And slowly come back up to starting. Bring your hand strap into the left hand to the right hip. Nice and slow. Draw that foot across to line up with the right shoulder or left shoulder rather. Keep drawing your right hip down. Remember, we don't want to pull on the band too hard. Just use it to guide the leg. From here, I want you to turn the sole of your foot to the left. So you're going to feel a pretty intense stretch through the outside of the calf once you do this. Go really slow here. And we don't want to feel any pain. You just want to feel a stretch. And nice and slow back to starting. All right, let's switch sides. So band underneath the left foot. And just keep the legs straight. And both straps into the left hand to your right hip. Keep that hip down, legs coming out to the side. And back to starting, both straps into the right hand to your left hip. And draw that foot across to line up with the right shoulder. Keep drawing your left hip down. Slowly turn the sole of your foot to the left. And nice and slow back to center. All right, remove the band and we're gonna do a happy baby next. So we're gonna bring your knees in towards your chest. Okay, you're gonna hug your knees and then you're gonna bring them wide. Then from this position, you're gonna reach through your knees and then your hands are going to the outside of your feet. It's kind of an awkward position to get into, but once you're here, you can start to bring your feet or your soles towards the ceiling. And then you want to try to draw your knees down and open up your feet. So you'll feel a nice inner thigh stretch. Head can stay down here. If you want a deeper stretch, you can kind of try to straighten the legs. Good, keep breathing. And release, pull your knees into your chest. And we're going to come onto your side. Okay, so we're gonna stack our legs. You can keep them a little bit bent. Actually, let's straighten our legs. And I want you to bend your top knee and grab the ankle for a quadricep stretch. And release. Let's do the other side. All right, stacking the legs and then bring that top foot back behind, grab the ankle. Good, release. And let's go ahead and come up to a seated position. And we'll just come to a comfortable cross-legged position to start. And sit up nice and tall. And I want you to think about drawing your arms back. So you're opening up through your chest, and then I want you to drop your chin down towards your chest. And slowly look up. Right hand's gonna come to the mat. Reach through your left fingertips. Inhale here and exhale over. Let's hold this side stretch for a little bit. Keep pressing that hand into the ground. Both sits bones stay on the ground. Good. Back up and over. Inhale, reach other side. Exhale over. And back to center, fingertips stay down. Let your head fall to the right. And to the left. And back to center. Bring your hands back behind. Hands are going to stay on the ground. Now I want you to do a quarter turn to the right and drop your chin down. And come through the center, quarter turn to the left, drop your chin. And back to center. Okay, hands are going to come to your knees. Take a nice deep inhale, reach through the crown of your head. And exhale, let's twist and look over that shoulder. Draw your chin towards the shoulder. And back through the center. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist other side. And come back to center. All right, let's bring your right foot out to the side. Keep your left knee or left foot tucked in. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let's twist just a little bit and reach to the outside of that right calf. And release. Let's do the other side. Left foot out, right foot tucks in. Lengthen first and reach to the outside of that calf. And release. Let's bring both feet out in front. And take a nice deep inhale. We're going to do this twice. So I want you to reach towards your feet. We're folding. We're going to fold about halfway. Just focus on your breath here. Ground through the tailbone. Don't want to feel any pain in the lower back. Good. Slowly sit all the way up. Reach through the crown of the head. Take a nice deep inhale. Let's do that again. Reach and try to go just a little bit deeper. Both toes stay pointed up. And slowly come up. Let's come to hands and knees. All right, we're going to start with cat-cow. So inhale, look up. And exhale down, round your back. And inhale, look up. Exhale down. And one more time, inhale, look up. Exhale down. And back to a neutral spine. Bring your hands a little bit closer together. Let's inhale and reach open to the side for a twist. And exhale, loop through, come all the way to the floor with that arm. Head comes to the floor, arm to the floor. Straighten out through the hips if you can. And then we're going to try to bring that other hand back behind. So we're going to bind with the left hand towards that right thigh. Good, release. And let's do the other side. Inhale, reach, open, twist. And exhale, loop through, arm to the floor, head to the floor, straighten out through the hips. And then if you want, you can bring that other arm back behind. Good, release. And back to hands and knees. Let's bring your knees wide, toes together, sit back onto your heels for a child's pose. Reach your arms out in front, forehead to the floor. Breathe here. Okay, we're gonna do something kind of new. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring your hands together in prayer position, and then you're actually gonna twist to the side. So I'm looking through my arms. My hands are flat on the floor, and then that bottom arm is on the floor. So you should feel a really deep side stretch here. Good. Let's come back to child's pose. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to twist, try to bring the side of that opposite arm onto the mat. Then you're going to stack the arms and look through and just try to relax into the side stretch. And let's come back to child's pose and walk both hands over to the left side of the mat. And over to the right. And nice and slow, let's go ahead and come back up and make your way back over to a seated position. And here I want you to bring your arms out in front and then just open through your chest as wide as you can. Give me a nice deep inhale. And exhale, we're gonna wrap all the way around, grab the back of the shoulders, stay here. You can drop your head. And let's do that again. Inhale, open. And exhale, wrap around. And release, give me some shoulder rolls. And we're just gonna finish with 2 deep breaths, arms out to the side. Give me a nice deep inhale, reach up. Exhale down. And last one, reach. And exhale down. We are done.